What's up, everybody? Dog 1985. There's levels to this. I'm gonna come from a place of compassion, from a place of understanding, or at least trying to understand what it is exactly that's going on right now. You see, at the beginning of this generation, I remember people talking to me and constantly telling me the reason we critique Xbox is because we want Xbox to be better. We want Xbox to compete. We want Xbox to make great games. If Xbox makes great games, that's going to push Sony to make great games. But Xbox is not even making great games. That's all we want. We don't want subscription services. We don't want a large ecosystem. We just want great games. I remember the ponies saying that. I remember believing them that they wanted Xbox to be great. Yet every single move that Xbox did that to Xbox fans were like, "Yo, this is good." Nothing ever satisfied them. The one thing they could always say was the games, the games, the games. It didn't matter that there was third-party day and date games that were coming to the service, such as a Plexo Requiem, which is amazing. That stuff didn't matter at all. The whole you don't buy a next gen console to play old games, and then funny enough, Sony remasters everything. That's an old game, okay? The whole you don't need an Xbox, you can play games on PC. Well, you're gonna be able to play all the Sony games on PC as well. All you gotta do is just wait a little bit longer. So it sounds kind of silly to say you need a PS5 to play timed exclusives, right? So that narrative got destroyed. But the one thing they could say was, where is the first party AAA game? Redfall comes out, Redfall flops, okay? Scorn comes out. Scorn is a hit or miss for people, right? Depending on whether you like it or not. For whatever reason, they don't respect Grounded. They don't respect pretty much anything. But then one of the biggest games, or potentially one of the biggest games of this generation, is finally about to drop. And I know they can feel that this game is at least a great game. It might not be the best game ever, but you can feel that this is Microsoft did it. You could feel that Xbox did it. I'm telling you, the people that have this game are having a very hard time staying shut. You can go on Twitter right now and see people that are actually playing the game pretty much telling you like, no, this is it. This game is good. This game is great. Microsoft did it. You would think that you would be excited as a gamer if you're a PlayStation fan that's been claiming that you want Xbox to make great games. Why then are you going out of your way to try to nitpick ridiculousness? The latest thing I saw on Twitter is somebody said that apparently on planets you can only walk 10 minutes straight before you hit the edge. And there's a clip of some dude who sped up. Listen, it's a 2 minute clip. And they had to speed up what it looks like to walk 10 minutes straight in one direction. Do you know why they had to speed it up? No, it's not because of Twitter. It's because it would be incredibly insane and boring to just walk in one direction straight for 10 minutes without purpose. Who's going to be doing this? Who? But that's what you're attacking the game for? Seriously, that's what you're attacking the game for? At least the critique of the character models don't look good. That's a legitimate critique, right? The critique of on console this game's only 30 frames per second. That's a legitimate critique. Those are critiques that even the biggest Xbox fans we understand were like, yes, it probably should have been 60. Character models could have been better. However, when you're actually playing the game can be good enough to overcome all that stuff. The same way that Tears of the Kingdom is good enough to overcome that it's 30 frames per second on the Switch. right? There's plenty of games out there that could be good enough to overcome things like that. Okay? But again, what's killing me is Sony fan, why do you want this game to fail when you've been saying that you've wanted Xbox to make great games? This game seemingly seems like it's going to be great. It's not going to be every single person's cup of tea. Don't get that wrong. No game is, okay? But it seems like it's going to be pretty good. And people that aren't playing it themselves want to destroy it already. You want to downgrade it already. You want to talk bad about it already. Could you ever really be satisfied if that's the mentality that you have? If you're already going into it thinking that way? I don't get it. I don't I don't understand. And if it's coming from a place of jealousy, get yourself an Xbox. If I want to play Spider-Man, if I want to play God of War, if I want to play Horizon, if I want to play Ratchet and Clank, if I want to play Returnal, I have to get the console that has those games. I got to get a PlayStation. I could get a PC as well and play most of those games as well. Some of the sequels aren't on PC just yet, but we know they're coming. With this game, you could get yourself an Xbox if you want, or you could get yourself a really nice PC if you want. Or you know what? Let's just say you don't really think this game is going to be all that and you don't want to spend too much money. There's an option for that as well. Get yourself the $300 console. Get yourself the S. It's still going to run this game. If you don't even want to try that, play it on the cloud. But you don't have to destroy this game before it even comes out on some petty stuff. Because you're looking really silly. You're looking ridiculous right now. You have not played the game. And the game comes out in a few days. And the availability of being able to play this game is ridiculous. Think about what Microsoft is doing right now. One of the biggest games to come out this generation is arguably one of the easiest to access. And you want to sit back and complain that you can't walk in a straight line for 10 minutes without hitting the edge? That even sounds weird saying that. I'm not coming from a place of hate today or anything like that. I'm not even trying to make fun of you, Pony. This is legitimately pathetic. And they're comparing it to No Man's Sky. So is No Man's Sky now a banger? I don't you let me know. Should we start looking up the play hours of all you people claiming that No Man's Sky is a banger? Like, should we look up old tweets and see when you were bragging about No Man's Sky? I just don't get it. I don't get the hypocrisy. I want Microsoft to be great. I want Xbox to be great. That's why I've been critiquing it. And now Xbox is showing, even if you want to see a glimpse of greatness, you want to shoot it down. Help me understand. That's what I want. Help me understand where your hatred comes from for Xbox. And if you say, no, I don't hate Xbox, I just want them to be great, then why are you critiquing this game that you haven't even played yet? And the people that have played it seemingly are really enjoying it. I just want to know. Doc Dog 1985, there's levels to this. We out. Peace.